not in labor. I have a job for you. No signs of cracks. Good morning. I have already been out to do most of the chores, but I decided I would turn the camera on for watering the rabbits. I've been bringing their bowls in once a day after, the 12 hours that the bowls have been freezing overnight, just to start them out fresh. So they're going to be really thirsty. I'm going to fill up their waters, and they will have drunk it down by about half before it starts to freeze again, and that will allow me space to pour warm water on top of that throughout the day and start the cycle again tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be colder. But it's actually kind of warm today. I'm like sweating, and yesterday I was not. I think the high, the high is right now 28, and it's just going to be getting colder. And it's currently a mix of sleet and freezing rain outside right now. There's Buster. I'm gonna set up his food and water in here. I saw at least one cat too. Here's the ice accumulation so far. I mean, it's inching towards a 1/4 inch already, I think. Maybe not, but it's just started for the day. It's gonna do this all day. We still have power, obviously. I know you're happy to see me. Hello. Hello. Well, I'll go back in the house for a TREAT. He knows that you guys bring them. I had meant to buy extra of these inserts that go in the rabbit waters. In the years past, I have used heated water bottles, but at this point, I have a lot of cages, and those heated water bottles have gone up a lot in price. It's simply not worth it to me at this point. The heated water bottles that I have had have only lasted a season or two, and so their price just isn't worth it when they don't last very long. And where our winters really aren't that cold most of the time. We get the occasional storm, and I can do this through it. Too. Good boy. Can you hear the sound? The sleet hitting the window. There's our girl Molly. She's got her tail flat against her back. What are you doing? Can we talk about it? Are you just stretching? What's this position you're taking? Well, she has ligaments in there. And her udder's not tight. She's such a good girl. She doesn't jump for me at all. Not in labor. Just stretching, right? Just stretching. Okay. How are you girls? Hi, Win. They're hanging out back here where there's a decent amount of windbreak. You know what I just realized? There weren't any starlings in here this morning, which is great because they were here last night. Oh, there's a few. They're all above Chloe. There's not that many. Starlings can be numerous. Chloe's relaxing. I think I'm gonna throw a little more hay at her today, but she's cozy. I'll come milk later. I love you. magnolia. I think she's trapped for now. Had that for 5 years at this point. It's officially taller than me. We'll see if it lives. Turn the poop away because we don't have poopy eggs. Our eggs are perfect. Well, good afternoon. It's time for the midday check and water refresh. We've switched back over to snow. So I think that means as far as ice goes that we are done and we do still have power. Fingers crossed that the power stays on. You know, everything from power lines to trees are really laden down, and so if we get the wrong gust of wind, it could still knock a tree down, knock a power line down. We could still be without it, but I really hope that we're able to keep it. As far as accumulations, this is what we have, and we'll go look at a tree limb too so you can see it a little bit better. But we need to go on a little bit of an expedition for a plastic owl because the starlings are bad in the barn. They were fine this morning, and then they discovered Buster's food that I put in the barn, so I'm gonna have to pull that up and hope that they haven't discovered the rabbit food. Well, this is a look of the perennial garden right now. See, you can see the ice accumulation here. It's not that much more than before. You see it here on the blackberry. It is really pretty, even though it's destructive. My garlic is under the snow, which is good. It's gonna help insulate it. Hey man. Listen, I know you might not feel up for it, but I have a job for you. There we go. Look at the green stalk. Look at that. Wow, that's crazy. Just to think of what that's gonna look like in about 4 months. It's gonna be beautiful. Oh, the sun almost came out. I don't know if you're able to see it through the clouds. It was peeking for a second. Okay, they're waiting for me to leave. Frozen ground, that's okay. Look at Buster trying to hide his food from the birds. He's trying to bury it. I'll just pull it up and I'll give it to him tonight. Buster's never been one to overeat. He'll eat as much as he wants and then he'll come back later. I'll put it up for you. It's okay. You're not in trouble. Good boy. There we go. The sun is coming out. I don't know how long it's going to stay out. But hear the wind? The wind's still blowing. It could still be problematic. Just gonna take a peek over here where if we had left our grow outs out here, how would they have done, you know? This isn't super iced up. Probably the trees that are over here protected it some. Well, oh, that lid's very heavy, but it opens. I'm glad they're in the barn. Here's ice accumulations on this tree. This is a beech tree. Don't pee on that, please. I propped the chicken gate open earlier because it was the hardest gate to open when I came out for morning chores, but I need to give the chickens some shavings. I have them locked in here, you know, because of the starlings. So some birds, starlings, see, they are still getting in here, but it's not like it was. One of my roosters tried to leave. But I just threw that entire flake of pine shavings down there. I would have spread it out a little bit more, but it was freaking the chickens out. And I don't want them to fly out of this door right now. But they'll come down here, they'll be curious, they'll scratch it around, and that will help with all the excess pooing they're doing in here lately. We are very fortunate to have power run out to our chicken coop. This is one of many reasons why I'm really glad that we've been able to keep power. It makes liquid water more possible for our animals 24 hours a day. And it looks like we are still getting eggs. I pulled 2 this morning and there's 3 now, no signs of cracks. So it's good. We got them in good time, and they probably won't have eggs again until tomorrow morning. So 5 eggs is about what we're used to getting every day at this moment in time. I'm not exactly sure how many hens I have in there, but for this time of year, this is good. Space heater's doing a good job in here. That is plugged into a dedicated 20 amp outlet. And the brassica and onion seedlings are doing great. They need water too. Oops, we're fogged up. I forgot that was a thing. This past fall was so warm. I mean, probably 2 weeks ago it was 65 degrees here. So it's a jolt for everybody. Okay, so we've been out of the barn for a little while. Let's see if our owls are doing anything to the starlet. Well, yeah, there's at least one. So, I don't know. It's better than nothing, I guess. Hey guys, I'm gonna steal your hay rack. I'll be right back with another one. Yep, I gotta jump. How are you holding up? Say, I'm great. No. Well. Nah. I have a torch we could use, but I think it's just as frozen down below. So yeah, I gotta jump. I almost can't do that. It would make sense to continue feeding them on the gate here with their hay and putting a bucket just through the fence here and bailing water through that. But these boys have not come out of their house at all for this entire event. Maybe it's because they don't have to, but I'm also nervous that they wouldn't eat enough or drink enough during this. And so to me, it's worth squeezing in there to make sure that they are getting as much as they need. Especially with bucks, if they don't get enough water to flush out their systems, they can develop urinary calculi. It's just bad news. And the way that ruminants' bodies work is their rumen acts like a furnace. And so if they've got a lot of roughage in there at all times, or the rumens are working on that, that's going to help create body heat for them. So I want them to have as easy access to their hay as possible. I gave them the hay feeder out of the weaner pen, and we'll give this one back to them. But not before we put the bucket back on the hydrant. My transition glasses are reacting to the freezing cold. But yeah, what I'm gonna do now is just go inside for my milker, do my normal milking routine, and then I'll come back out at 8 o'clock to make sure everyone has access to hay and access to water. And we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Now, if you don't hear from me regarding the storm again, things are going well. I expect that the next video that you're going to see on the channel is of Molly giving birth Today is day 142 for her, and a normal gestation for a Nigerian dwarf is 145 days. And I've been watching her like a hawk. Actually, quite a few of you told me that I should be wearing mittens instead of gloves if I wanted my hands to stay warmer. So I've been crocheting a pair of mittens while watching the weather updates. And on my second monitor, I've also been watching Molly like a hawk. So I'm gonna keep that up so I do not miss her birth. She's definitely going to give birth in sub-freezing temperatures, but she's done that before, and so I know she can do it. I'll try to keep you guys updated on the community tab as well, so pay attention over there. We're very blessed and grateful that things are going well here, but our hearts go out to everybody in Louisiana, in Mississippi, and everywhere else that's been impacted by the storms. We got the very edge of it. It really wasn't too bad here, but we do know that this storm was very widespread and the impacts varied greatly. Everybody stay warm, everybody stay safe. I'll see you guys again soon.